And we are live. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Watch all my reviews. This is your boy James. Where I am here to give you my honest review, or in this case, we're going to give y'all our very unpopular opinions while trying to watch our mouths. No, we ain't, but that's okay. We're going to live to fight another day. So joining me, I have Mrs. Best, my regular co-host, and I also have Keywan _J _TV here too with me. Y'all, we making it happen with these collabs, y'all. We making it happen. Yes, thank you both for being here. Oh my goodness, y'all. We gotta talk. So we gotta talk, y'all. We gotta talk. We got some serious stuff to talk about. Because they have released the seating chart for the Real Housewives of Potomac reunion. As you guys know, I cover Real Housewives of Potomac for me and Mrs. Best on my channel. Keywan also covers this on her channel. So please do me a solid before we begin. And go ahead and subscribe to my girl's channel. It is going to be on your screen as well as in my description box. Subscribe to my girl. Show her some love. Make sure you tell her James sent you when you do. So that way we know we helping each other. So, but yeah, we got to talk about this, y'all. We got to talk about this. Because seeing the initial lineup, because y'all know they're probably going to bring Karen out the third part or some shit like that. But seeing the initial setup, so we have Andy in the center, and the people who have first chairs was Stacy and Wendy. Now, I wasn't surprised at Wendy because she got the most going on right now. So I wasn't surprised by that. He had to give her the Erica Jane treatment when Erica Jane got caught up with Tom Girardi. So we had to give her the Erica treatment. But Stacey getting the next chair, in my opinion, it's well deserved. It is well deserved because Stacey brought it this season. She brought it this season. So I'm gonna ask you ladies, I'm gonna start with you, Mrs. Best. Do you feel that the two ladies who have first chairs next to Andy deserve their spots?
Yeah. Wendy, even outside of the stuff that's happening with her in the press, I feel like her mama acting a fool and Angel's weird obsession with her helps her to be in the first chair. When you look at Stacey, I mean, the season's on her back, it's in her scalp, it's all in her weave under her wig. I mean, what can she do? And you know what's funny? These bitches gave her first chair. They so doggone stupid. They were so busy trying to gang up and bully the new girl and try to turn the audience to not like her, trying to make her out to be some sort of a liar. And all y'all did was make it to where Stacey didn't even have to show us much about her ex. We didn't have to see her house. We didn't have to see the aftermath from TJ because they were so busy giving her a storyline and she just gathered them together. Shout out to Detroit. So good for her.
Absolutely. All right. So, Miss Keywan, I got to ask you, how do you feel about the first chair assignments?
I'm actually okay with it. I did not think they was gonna give Stacey. I mean, well, I thought they was gonna give Stacey first seat. I also thought that they were gonna give Nick first seat. You know how because they do the favorites and stuff. So I thought she was gonna get first seat, but as Mrs. Best said, we have to factor in everything the pile on that Kiana and Angel tried to do with Wendy. But they tried to drag my girl, what's her name, Stacey, by the scalp. She slung every last one of them. So
absolutely
well deserved.
I'm waiting for somebody. I want to invite somebody over who I know is real ignorant, just so I could be like, toodaloo, bitch, just like you. When I say that is the best way to put somebody out since Martin, she stood up and she meant that shit. She stood for it. Toodaloo. I said, oh.
Okay, Stacey.
Right. I love her after that. I know I'm simple-minded, but I
want to shout out to Shani for always being here first. Shout out to that. So DM Rocks also is here. Thank you, DM Rocks, for being here. We appreciate you. He said, hey, Brooke Ashley said that the reunion was over around 7 and said that there were some resolutions.
Good.
I don't trust her opinion all the time just because Something Kevin Reynolds pointed out, who subscribes to me and James, shout out to you, Kevin, is the Brooke Ashley. She seems to, like, since she's interviewed Angel, because we were DMing him, James, and when he said that, I was like, huh, let me look into that. So since Angel has been interviewed by the Brooke Ashley's opinions on Angel have like drastically changed, as well as anybody that kind of aligns with her. So she kind of reminds me of I like her channel, I do, but she sometimes reminds me of like a mini Sherelle's world. If that makes sense, and that just how she moves. But I mean, I'm sure there's resolution. They don't have no choice but to resolve things, or half of these bitches won't have a job.
What does that mean, resolution? Like, what are we saying in resolution? What are we talking about? Because the only thing that comes to mind, and I don't know if she said this because I don't watch the Brooke Ashley. You know, shout out to her. I love a black woman who's winning. That, you know, no matter how they are or how they appear, I still have to respect her for what she does. What are we talking about with resolution? Because the only resolution I want to see is them two bullies that sit next to the front chairs to state apologies around the board. Is that what we're talking about? Like when we talk about resolution, the one that's sitting next to the other bully on the right, is she, you know, with all them faces, is she giving resolution to anybody? Because she started with Stacey with for no reason.
She did.
So yeah, Ashley too. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Ashley, that big old acorn head she got. I'm telling you, I'm mad because it's like that. Resolutions. Okay.
You know how that go. Is they just sweep it under the rug and then something come up next season. But
yeah. So me and Mrs. Best, we tried to find everybody's reunion looks. They have not posted them yet. So I had a fun little teaser question that I wanted to ask y'all. Is who do y'all think was best dressed and worst dressed at this reunion? Keywan, I'm gonna let you go first.
well, of course, Wendy. She's never really disappointed, except for I think it was a black look. But Wendy has been, next to Candace, but she's not here. Wendy has been eating it up. Worst dress, I want to say tacky. I really, really do. I really, really do. But I think I'm going to go ahead and give worst dressed to probably Miss Angel.
Okay.
I don't know what it is. I'm gonna put tacky in the honorable mention spot. But Angel.
I love it. I love it. This is best. What about you?
I think best dressed will be Monique, just because Monique is somebody who used to always give in reunions. I think it'll be Monique or Wendy, because they're honestly the only two consistent ones all the time. And they always give in reunions. I would give, honestly, I agree with Keywan. I really do. I feel like Angel don't come to us looking crazy, because she didn't understand the use of bra straps to lift them things up. Just because your bra is a certain size don't mean you can just put it on. Maternity bra or not, girl. Stop. The other thing with Angel is based on the wig that she was wearing this whole, it looked like that wig thought. Oh, it's people. That wig looked like it has seen and been through some things. She is just cracking up. And I'm trying to, she gonna make me laugh if she laughed. But I feel like based on like how Angel has looked throughout this season, no. And I am not getting at her size or any of that. I was plus size myself. But you have to know how to dress, whether you are big, small, thick, got a BBL and the fake tits, all of that. You have to know how to dress for your body.
You know who somebody, not to cut you off, sorry. No. But you know somebody who is really good at, dressing for her size is Niecy Nash.
That's true. Yeah.
Yes, like Niecy Nash never overdoes it, but doesn't understate her look as well. It's always spot on and just right. Because Niecy Nash also
has Niecy Nash money. I'm not saying that she doesn't have money. I think she's very wealthy. I do, but especially if she got a house in Colorado.
Yeah.
But I just don't feel like she would ever get that. I feel like she tries to dress and do her makeup and stuff how she looked before her kids and when she felt she was in her prime. But I feel like Angel will probably mess up the outfit. I also kind of feel like Tia will come looking crazy. And I'm not saying Tia don't dress well. I'm just saying in every scene that she's in, she looked like the black women in my corporate meetings at work. You stop laughing, y'all. It's true.
Tia gives me very church. It's like it's like
conservative.
It's very church. Like it's given very much like not like if the usher didn't wear white. Like it was like it's giving the lady that count the offerings. Like it gives like I'm not trying to be mean, but every time I see her dress, it's very churchy. It's like very black church. Like
you know what?
All she missing is the hat.
She is very. If you go to a black Pentecostal or non-denominational church, that's true. Because Baptist, you got to come in your Sunday best, or you might just get put out.
Right.
She give I shop at Sears. Okay.
For real, I got every catalog since 1988. Like I promise you. Like that's exactly what she giving. I'm sorry. Like she gives exactly that.
She got a Mervin's catalog lurking somewhere in her house.
Right. Like I'm telling you, it is very data. Yes, y'all. I'm sorry. So, but that alone, I'm not gonna give her worse dress in my opinion because I don't think she's a bad dresser. Like she's better than Giselle. So
she don't be knowing what to do with her hair. And
that's another thing.
It drives me crazy.
Really?
Her hairline be shaped like a grape under every wig, and I can't understand it.
Attention to that.
Yeah, you have to. That was the first thing I noticed. I was like, that was the first thing I noticed. I was like, why is her wig? Okay.
Really?
Go back and watch some episodes. You're gonna see exactly what we thought if we'd have pointed it out. You're gonna see it.
In my TV, like I don't have like the high def. I was like, I gotta give me a high def TV. Because I think I'll be missing everything.
You probably were just focused on looking at other stuff. See, when I watch this show, I co-host, so I don't have to take notes and be paying attention like where I could ignore that. So I'd be looking at extra stuff. But I noticed that. But I'm gonna tell you my opinion of Tia off the live. James knows because I don't think Miss Thing is as proper as she comes off to be with all them kids and that husband. Nope.
Oh, not her faking her accent like Dorit.
I don't know. I don't know if she fakes an accent, but I'm questioning a lot with her as well. I'm on the fence with her. Like I do like her still, but I do question some things as well. It's just some things don't.
I just want to know how you come from royalty and money, and nobody fixed it upon themselves to put you in speech therapy for that list.
Okay, we gonna move on.
Let me go.
Okay.
Kids in public school get it. It's free. So why her parents? What happened? The preparatory school should have offered that. I went to private school.
Shady said, "Okay, Shannon, we got to get deep in this live first before we give you this kind of opinion. We got to get deeper in this live. We ain't but 17 minutes in. We got to get deeper in this live. After 30 minutes, that's when they don't give a fuck anymore. So yes. So okay, I struggle with my best dress because I don't want to give it to anybody because nobody on Potomac really ever does it for me. Like nobody ever really gives me a look that I'm just like, wow.
Really?
Yeah, like if you guys go back and watch like us going over the reunion looks, nobody ever really wows me. I usually get stuck with either saying Wendy or Candace.
Because that's always
yes. I never say anything.
I feel like the people used to wow us, but I would say when Mia came in, that's when they did start to get a little like that with a reunion.
Yes.
It was Mia's face. That's the problem. I'm trying to tell y'all. I'm blaming it on the face.
Y'all remember that receipt Robin had at that one reunion? She had that blonde hair.
Oh yeah, she had that blonde hair that like somebody burnt the fuck out of her hair. Yes, I will never forget that. That's when I thought that Robin got her hair makeup done by a mortician. Because that's when I started saying that shit. Is
Robin
that really right
was
there?
never best dressed. How are you here from season 1 to almost where we at now, and not fucking once could she not get worse dressed? And still to this day, when they show clips of Reasonably Shady, her hair is just dry. She needs keratin treatment. She needs
Robin would have been my worst dress if I had my channel for season 1, season 2.
Oh, child.
Robin's hair also just.
No, let me tell y'all, with Robin the first reunion they ever had, all of it looked crazy. That first
when they had them Easter outfits on.
Yes. I think the only person to me that looked semi okay was Katie. That was the only person that I felt like looked semi okay.
You know what? Robin's worst look was that short hair. That kind of looked like Candy's when she first came on Housewives.
With the long, it was like long on the side.
It was kind of like almost like the ghetto.
No, on the reunion, she had them. You know how the white women that always marry the black men always had that shortcut but got the little curls. Yeah,
Robin did that. May she rest in peace. It kind of looked like for the Food Network. Amber worst cooks of America. She passed on. Yeah, but she kind of looked like that lady. I didn't know what the fuck Robin was thinking. I said that's why Ron's at that laundromat.
But anyway, y'all, I'm gonna give best dress. I still gotta answer this question. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm gonna give best dress. This is where I'm gonna be funny. Because I know she's not best dressed. I just know it off the top of my head. I just know she's not best dressed, but I'm just going to give it to her anyway, just because it's going to be funny. I'm going to give my best dress to Stacey.
She's been slaying. Okay. In recent times, she's been slaying.
No, she has been. That's why I said I'm going to be funny, because I don't think she's going to be best dressed. But she has been giving looks lately, and some of the things that she's been showing up for, she's been giving looks. Like, in that hair, I'm afraid she's going to disappoint me in the hair. Because Stacey can't never get that wig together. So,
oh, you found the outfit.
You found the outfit. Okay,
that's his DM. Look at God.
Let me go ahead.
But it's not the new one. This the old one with Robin hair.
No, I'm going to pull up.
The hair. That's terrible.
Let me pull it up. Hold on 1 second.
And that's just forever on.
Trying to find they new looks not even on here.
I don't know why they're keeping them a secret.
I don't know. Like,
when is the reunion? Maybe they'll post it closer to the reunion. I mean, when is the final the finale? Like
the finale, I think we have 3 more weeks left with them, I believe.
Okay.
Because I don't know if Karen's special is going to be a episode included in the episode, or if it's going to be an off season thing. I don't know how they're going to do that.
What's special?
Well, Karen's making a return for the season finale, but I don't know if it's going to be included in the episode where she's going to appear with the girls.
I think that they're going to film like her getting out, and then we'll probably see her in one episode from what I had saw online a little while ago. And then she's going to get like a segment in the reunion.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
I don't get why. I don't understand why. Like, they didn't even let this lady get her ankle monitor or her probation ink signed or nothing. They put her straight to the camera. Oh, Lord, it's true.
Yeah,
out of jail. I don't want nobody to see me coming out of jail. That's your primal state. Nobody needs to see. So I'm just looking at Karen like,
the way they let these felons come back on this show, on these housewives shows.
You know what? And I'm not mad at it. And Wendy better get her just due. If Wendy go to jail, Wendy better get her just due as well. If y'all can paint truth,
I know something.
Right.
If it was Wendy, I'd be trying to call the gentleman who bolted from the scene of the crime when Karen crashed into that tree. Right. I wouldn't forget. You just gonna decide to be mad and messy while locked up. That means your spirit ain't meant to be changed.
Mm-hmm.
Because who sits behind bars and is still starting shit? And then I'm mad at Karen because why the fuck we have to look at Cookie all season?
Why did she have long titties? I just didn't like long.
Oh, damn, my computer will not.
I could not stand her.
Damn, I was
Not
going to
yet. Cookie's a
nobody
menace,
kissing.
so they say. Social
Mhm.
media. I said not calling her a menace.
Who they calling a menace? Cookie?
Cookie. The Love and Marriage DC from OWN. They cast member Winter and two other ones who were on that show were like, Cookie is evil. She's one of them called her a cockroach. I was like, what is going on?
Oh my God.
No,
Yeah,
I heard they don't fuck with Cookie out there. They just don't.
Mm-mm.
And then I saw
Yeah.
something from a club promoter, I think he was, who's prevalent, I guess, in the DMV area. I'm like, oh, he said Cookie shady too and owe him money. So I don't know what's going on with Cookie, but
Oh, damn, Cookie. We gonna be
yeah.
here owing people money and shit, and damn.
Right.
Y'all, I cannot put my computer will not let me upload these pictures while I'm on this live, but that's okay. Y'all just had to be there. Anyways, so since we're talking about the ladies and everything, as I told y'all, I had missed something in the beginning, so I must flip my screen a little bit. Now, this is going to look a little different. So Karen is going to be making her way to the reunion, and they had to scoot Stacey over so Karen could take back her regular seat, and I thought that was fucked up. I felt like Karen, if anywhere she should be sitting, if I'm gonna give her any grade, should be squeezed in between Giselle and Wendy, right in the middle of them two. That's where I felt like she needed to be. I don't know why we giving Karen so much, grace as if she ain't did shit.
I would have put Angel on the end next to Monique, and I would have put Karen next to Kay, since she did all the work for her while she was locked up and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Karen don't need to be at the front. I feel like I understand people going to jail is like controversial and stuff like that, but then you really have to get down to the nitty gritty sometimes and actually think like outside of the show. And what she did could have actually harmed like not just herself but others. So I'm not saying that she hasn't done her time and paid her dues, but it's not fair to these other women to just allow her to come in and steal the thunder of the first chair, because Karen doesn't deserve it. Because even prior to her going to jail, she wasn't giving us much on this show. She gave us fun reads and silly moments, but she wasn't really talking to us about Ray no more. She wasn't talking to us about obviously the struggle she was having with alcohol. She wasn't giving us anything really to go off of. Her, Giselle, Ashley, they just kind of been skating by getting a free check.
I agree.
Let me say this. Karen Nash should have got a folding chair. Okay. And for her to renege on the last reunion, not only should she got a folding chair, they could have did it right on Zoom or something. She didn't. Nah. Absolutely not. I love Karen. But this, absolutely not. And I only feel like they did it so that people can tune in so we can see Karen. I don't want to see Karen.
Right. Because we have a show without her.
Right. And it was good without her. Like, again, I like Karen. I really do. But yeah, no, you reneged. Then you came with that raggedy thank you tour, and then skipped over Wendy. Like, I don't even understand. You did absolutely nothing. And then you actually get to get your spot back, and then you get to get a seat back. Like, I just want to know how long they're gonna have her at the first chair.
I'm praying it's just the third part. Now, since you brought up a good question, I want to ask you both. Do you think that Wendy will confront her about not thanking her in that video she submitted to the reunion last season? Do you think that's going to come up?
Yeah, because they don't have nothing else to talk about. She wasn't here. All they can do is talk about what happened last season and the stuff that she did not address last season, because she could have came to the reunion last year also, but she chose not to. So don't take the scary route and be a fucking coward, Karen, and then suddenly come back and expect first chair. Yep. And then on top of that, did your friend dirty, and then you sent somebody else to pretty much come for Stacy and Wendy, it seemed. Because I was like, why does Angel have an issue with Wendy? Why is Kay suddenly different with Wendy? Because they all probably connected or moving with Karen. I actually think that though Karen is interesting, that she's kind of a cancer in this show, and that if you cut her out of it, that we'll start to see things go differently. People were worried the show would be dead and not be interesting without her, but it was interesting. The only part that is holding the show back at this point is I think Ashley and Giselle. I think if you were to remove Ashley, Giselle, and Karen, just get rid of the OGs. It's okay to do sometimes. I think that they can actually revive Potomac because everyone's just going to be trying to kiss Karen's ass. I don't want to watch that.
I don't want to watch that either. I also don't want to watch Karen bring Cookie on the show.
Oh my God.
I feel like that's coming. I do. I feel like that's coming. I feel like Cookie gonna want to get her lick back for Stacy pointing that finger in her face and all that. I do feel like that's about to happen.
Cookie ain't about nothing. Cookie try to act like she big and bad. Let me tell you about Cookie. I'll literally run in circles around her just giggling, and she probably get dizzy and fall over. Okay, Cookie ain't nothing to worry about. If I was Stacy, I would have been right
like
in her
she
face
did.
too. Yeah, like who are you?
She thought
she walked over there and she thought Stacy was a punk. Stacy said, "No, let me go over there and point this finger. Let me go point this finger because I want to see what she got to do. Yeah, let me point this finger.
She said, let me stand up behind you then with my finger."
Shout out to Stacy and her finger, okay?
Right, because that was iconic. Like you know, a moment where because I really thought Stacy was gonna be scared. Baby, Stacy said.
And I seen Stacy's real friend last season, and when she told us where she was from, I said she'll do just fine. And especially the way she speaks and conducts herself. Let me tell y'all this: the people who speak the best and seem prim and proper, but when they say things to you like, "Oh, I'm from Oakland, California. I'm from Detroit. I'm from New Orleans, Louisiana," the Ninth Ward, when they say shit like that to you, leave them alone.
I'm from the Ninth Ward.
I love it. My family's from there. But, you know, and it's one of those things where it be all types of people, educated, all types of things coming out of all sorts of areas that are known for lack of education, socioeconomic struggles, all of that. But trust and believe the people who make it out, like Stacy, myself, Keywan, who get somewhere in life, education or not, don't come for them because they may speak prim and proper, but will read you for filth and get you together. That's why I don't like Cookie, because I was like, oh, you're that person. Easy target.
I mean, just it was just I was like, y'all, why'd y'all bring this lady on this camera like this and do her like this?
But
like, why did y'all do it?
I'm sorry, I have a question about that because wouldn't that because I'm thinking they may bring Monique back next season as a friend of maybe. You think they'll still bring Cookie around?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, yeah, with Karen?
Yes. With Karen? Yes, absolutely. I feel like, to me, this is what I really feel like. I feel like now that Karen is back full time, that gives Cookie a bigger segue because Cookie tried to get up in there with Kiana and Giselle and them, and they did that to try to punk Stacy, but when they saw Stacy wasn't no punk, they had to, release, and Cookie really did get rushed up out of there. Like, and we didn't really get to see the aftermath of that. I know Cookie's gonna want her lick back. I already know that's what's about to happen. So
people like Cookie just thinking about the lick back, but people like Stacy are always 15 steps ahead of you. Stacy not stupid. She not stupid at all. And like DM Rock said, based on some of the things she said on that Carlos King podcast, I feel like Stacy gonna come and get them together.
Oh yeah, she definitely. I feel like we ain't seen the last of Stacy yet. We haven't. Yep. So there's one more thing before we leave this live, because that's pretty much the only thing I wanted to talk about was the seating chart. I do want to look at Angel's interview that she recently just did on Angela Yee. So let me go ahead and share my screen. Let me pull it up first.
Sick of her and this boring bob that she keeps wearing to. God, I know she's got 2 small kids, a husband. Girl, go to the gym. Go run off in the forest.
Wait, Angel has 2 kids or 3?
2, I think.
I don't know why I was thinking 3.
It's 2. Yeah, it's 2.
Right. Like they're two
I
under
don't know.
two.
I don't know if they
Two.
under 2. I just know.
I know that she
I'm gonna
has one
say.
because everyone's saying she just
I know
had a
she said.
baby, and then the
Yeah.
other kid looks like he's like maybe 3 to 5 or something.
Okay.
But I
Hey,
don't know.
Dimples on demand. I see you. I gotta switch my screen, but I do see you though. I wanted to let you know I see you.
Giselle is going to book her own place.
Yes, she does.
She does. Okay.
She does.
So what does that mean for the relationship moving forward after that?
You know what? Now that I have seen the episodes, there is no relationship.
Mhm.
I have seen how she has talked about me behind my back. I have seen how she has apologized and then gone right behind my back and talked about me. I've seen how she wished ill and terrible times on my trip. I've seen how she has acted behind my back, and people are asking, why do you come for Wendy? Why do you come for Wendy instead of Giselle and Ashley? The one thing I can give Wendy credit for is that she acted funky a little bit to my face, and I couldn't figure out what it was, but that's because she couldn't hide that she was talking about me behind my back.
Okay.
With Ashley and Giselle, they acted perfectly cool, perfectly normal to my face until they were ready to flip on me with fake information that they had supplied by Wendy.
We see in the trailer for the next episode, Giselle.
It was hard for me to act in real time until I had actual evidence that they were treating me crazy.
So what about Ashley? What are your thoughts on her now after watching everything?
Not a fan of Ashley.
What do you think about her dating Sharice's son?
I think that it is really out of pocket. I understand.
Or having a smooch.
Well, I think that she had more than a smooch, because on Watch What Happens Live, she said that she thought Sharice was going to catch her on the Ring camera, and kind of that's gross. Like, first of all, if you really were feeling her son, then why couldn't you come like a woman before you did something, or maybe right after the first kiss and said, hey, this is what happened. It didn't have to turn into a storyline. You should have had more respect for her than that. You have known her for a long time.
Mhm.
I saw where on Giselle's podcast, she says that Sharice used to call Ashley her daughter-in-law. Well, if that was the case and it was really going to happen, then she should have felt comfortable enough to come to her. But instead, she did it behind her back. It was hard for me to. She has seen this man since he was young. And what I know from having a niece around his age is that the maturity level is not the same as someone my age. It's just not. And so you need to ask and find out if she's comfortable with that, rather than doing a gotcha in front of friends and family at an event. This was an event for kids.
Yeah.
What would make you think that that was the appropriate time to say this and to divulge this information? And I'm telling you, I was right there in his face. He was mortified.
Oh, was he? Because I saw Stacey was like, I would have taken that to the grave.
I agree with her.
have-
I would have never said a damn thing about it. And, you know, it's giving, I don't know, it's giving something that it shouldn't give. It's giving kind of weird and
You
creepy.
know, and I would say,
She has,
now, how do you feel looking back? And we've seen everything that's been happening with Wendy
Mhm.
and Eddie. What are your thoughts on that?
none. It is shocking
Mhm.
based off the fact of who she presents herself to be, and how highly she speaks of herself and everything that she's done for herself in her life, and nothing's to be taken away from her 4 degrees. But I think that you wouldn't think that someone like that would encounter those type of problems. And so I am willing to wait and reserve judgment till she has her day in court, because I'm not like her and willing to make light of her misery.
Now, how do you feel, you and Wendy, like that, you know, that you gave her the whole downstairs with her own bathroom and everything?
You see throughout the season that I really tried to mend fences with her. I mean, even...
Do you think it's that her and Kay don't get along that maybe made you have your own preconceived notion?
See, the one thing is that I'm not like that. I told Kay, you see in the scene where me and Kay are walking along the canal, I tell her, just talk to her. You see me in the scene where Kay is having her event at her spa, and I say, well, how do you know something didn't happen to her kids? And, you know, I get I get chin check for that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so you see me, you don't get to see me go to Wendy's house, but I drove 2 hours from where I was in Potomac to where she was, almost at the Pennsylvania state line, to meet her and her lovely children and her husband.
You and Wendy, like,
and then you see the next day she does what I feel like is a party foul, because she still doesn't know me like that, and gets between me and Kay having this resolution right at the end, right? But even then, at Preakness, when we arrive, I tell her, I come up to her, I talk to her by herself, and I say, listen, if I misread your energy, I apologize, but it felt like you were coming for me. We didn't get to see that on the season, unfortunately, but that's something that happened. But then after that, it's almost like she was never able to let go of what she perceived to be a slight, right? I'm not a woman who toes the line. If you don't like me or how I present myself based off of who I am, that's like not my problem. You know what I mean? And so throughout the season, I make these overtures to try and get along with her. But watching it back, I feel dumb as hell because I see every chance she gets, she's saying something nasty about me behind my back, something truly nasty. And then you see the next. So her having this whole narrative, Angel's obsessed with me, Angel will talk about me for 5 minutes, Angel will do this and this and that. I think that is really that's just a red herring. Like,
do you think, because I've seen people say that they felt like Kay wasn't taking up for you enough. What are your thoughts about that watching?
I think that I'm a grown woman and I think that I can take up for myself. And I think that not every friendship is the same. And I think that when she needs to take up for me, she does, and vice versa. And I think that people shouldn't try and put their standards of friendship on ours, because I can stand on my own too.
Okay, that's good.
So
the trip to Colorado, I will say, I think you really shined on that episode because it feels like, did it take a while, you think, to adjust and get your footing and how to handle and deal with situations?
Well, I couldn't tell if people were acting or if they were being real or what was really happening. And I think that when I finally, because you see a lot of these women meeting up to talk about me, right? And so I'm not apprised to that situation happening. And so when I see them in person and the energy is weird, I'm like, well, what's happening? But finally, Ashley tries to confront me with this whole eviction storyline. And that's really the first time, besides what Giselle did at dinner in Nevis, that somebody had said something to me, to my face. And so you see me reacting and you see me kind of taken aback. And then I'm like, oh, this is what's happening.
So the trip to Colorado, I will.
So long story short, originally the trip was supposed to be a couples trip. And so my house in Colorado is 6 bedrooms, 6 bathrooms. And a lot of those bedrooms my kids live in and my husband and I live in. So not everyone was ever going to be able to stay at my house.
You don't need no grown people staying in the kids' room.
You know what I mean? Exactly. I wasn't going to boot my family out. The situation was always going to be that I was going to acquire a home for all the couples to stay in, but not everybody is in a couple. Most of the ladies aren't in a couple. So the trip had to change, and it had to change at the last minute. And unfortunately in Colorado, millions of people book their stays ahead of time for the summertime because it is a high traffic time. And so by time the house was booked, that was what was available. So long story short, I got asked to show my home on camera. I got asked to share my home with some of the ladies. Thank you. And that's what I did. And I opened up my world to them, and I did the best that I could do with that. And, I'm a newbie, and I'm putting the cash trip on my back. So it's not an easy situation for me because there are all these unsaid expectations that I have no idea about.
Giselle was like, I did the trip to Nevis.
Yeah, but this is her first successful trip. Let's not forget that she hosted an event in the parking lot of her home, and she wouldn't even let the ladies go to the bathroom in her house. She had them peeing outside like puppies. So, come on, Giselle, you cannot say all you have to say when you were the type of host to leave somebody's name off of all the gifts you gave them in Nevis. Let's not do that.
One thing that has been said throughout the show is that they showed a whole montage of you saying, I just want to get to know the ladies better. I want to spend some time. And people were saying they didn't feel like you really did want to get to know them better.
Well, I did.
Okay.
I really did. And I tried hard. And I don't think that, if I didn't want to get to know them, I wouldn't have invited them to my house more than one time after the first time when they acted up. I wouldn't have shown up the way that I did. I wouldn't have tried so hard. And it's unfortunate because you don't, it's only 44 minutes of the show. So you don't get to see scenes where I'm one-on-one with Stacey or where I'm one-on-one with Ashley, or where I'm inviting the women to more things than just
Did you mean
to
call her Ashy? No, I'm just kidding.
She is Ashy. She is Ashy. Ashley. But yeah, you don't get to see those things. And that's unfortunate because it kind of looks like I was on an island by myself.
One thing that
Well, that was long-winded. That was, yeah, that was
Okay, you're telling us stuff about the show that I would have preferred to hear at the reunion, but you're doing your interview. Good for you. But for me, this lady is not for TV. I think she regular like the rest of us, and nothing is wrong with that. But I don't think she's for TV. And people for TV, you have to be extroverted in a certain type of way where you can get into situations with people and still demand and force getting to know them and them getting to know you. Kind of like Stacey did. She came in, she was who she was, unapologetically, has not changed. Even Ashley's faux head is always faux heading, and she's messy. We know she's gonna start some shit, stir the pot. We know Giselle is gonna do some craziness, but Angel was like, do y'all remember earlier in the season when she was walked out on that? I think it was that Nevis trip in tears home with her man. And I'm like, wait, what the hell happened? And it's like she's still addressing everything but the pictures. Girl, that don't look like you. It don't. It doesn't. I'm happy she spoke out because I have a feeling she may not be back. I don't know why I feel that. I feel like between her husband, the audience, and dealing with these women, she may say fuck it and not come back. I feel like Bravo will let her come back, but I don't know if Angel will return. So I'm glad she's speaking out. But it's like, where was this when?
right.
Because I'm not inviting nobody to my motherfucking house who's questioning if I'm evicted.
Period.
See my shit from afar, bitch, from one of these bitches who gonna send you a photo.
You better
know
look
what
at
it is.
the magazine.
Right.
Here's the thing. Yeah, when Giselle said that Angel got evicted in that house, me and Mrs. Best said on that live, and that's when Giselle would have had to get the fuck out. And that's when Giselle, don't use my car service, don't use none of that shit. Get you an Uber, and I hope you have your own hotspot because you ain't using this Wi-Fi. Don't come up here and use this shit.
Tell
You better
Jamal
get your-
fiat.
Yeah, you better do something else because there's no way you're gonna say that in my presence. And actually seeing the sneak peek of what Angel actually did, it was kind of like, girl, go somewhere, sit down. Like she wanted them that processes what you say because she ain't got a good comeback. Like that's just really what she is. I don't
Shouldn't be on TV.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like
reading you for filth for any reason.
Right.
Now,
yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, like, was there anything else in this interview that stood out to y'all?
I will say this about Angel. Just I actually liked her interview. I didn't know she did that interview. Let me say that.
Mm-hmm.
I think she came on just a little bit naive. I also thought she came on based on probably what Kay told her about the girls. Like, oh, they cool except for Wendy, except for yada yada yada. I think she had information on hand. I mean, beforehand, and I just think she thought, like everybody else, I'm gonna go along to get along, and I'm gonna still be the wag and just show up in a certain manner. I think she gave them more chances than we feel like she should have. I want to see her back. Because I feel like if she come back, somehow we could get rid. It's always somebody else leaving that Ashley can get her spot. Like there's always some type of saving grace for that raggedy big head forehead hoe. Okay, like it's just so much grace for her, and we just need her to go. So I don't mind seeing Angel back. I just need her to get them off of her. Like,
I always give people a pass in their first season, but something you said that I also feel like is a problem is Kay got her friend fucked up. The
loyalty thing.
You sat there and this lady is trying to give a person a chance who brought the lady who had your face scratched up. Like Kay coming in was not graceful at all. So you would think that she would warn her friend a little bit better, and it's clear that she didn't. And while, yes, you can stand up for yourself, Angel, your friend can also stand up for you. And especially if you've been here already.
But here's the thing. I feel like, and not to be on Kay's side with this, because I'm really not, because I agree with y'all, but I feel like Kay probably thought because of what Angel's status is, that she probably would not have had a problem getting in with the ladies, of the group. I think that Kay probably thought in her mind, Angel is cool, Angel is a boss, Angel got a, former NFL husband, same way, Monique had. Like, I feel like she thought that Angel was gonna come in and the girls were just gonna automatically gravitate to her because of her status. I really think that's what she thought. Like, and the problem with this is that the first issue we had with Angel was surrounding Kay and her feeling slighted that the Angel took up for Wendy. That was the whole problem.
Oh, yeah.
And Kay put her foot in her mouth, saying I had to chin check her. That whole shit started because of Kay. Because then from that point forward, Angel's response made them all doubt who she was from that point forward. So she could never redeem herself from there. So to be honest with y'all, I feel like Kay was the downfall of Angel because Angel, one, was trying to give Wendy the benefit of the doubt because she didn't know her. And she didn't know what the situation really was, which none of us knew because it felt like it came out of nowhere any fucking way. But
I think that's giving too much power to your friends because I love you to death, but you ain't never gonna be the downfall of me.
Yeah.
And anything like, and that should be the same for everybody with all of their friends. Because how you gonna come on this interview and say you can stand on your 2 feet and you a grown ass woman? That means that your friend shouldn't be able to put you in a situation where you fall. She also came on this show talking about previous trips in previous seasons and things that happened in previous seasons to defend herself against her first time hosting a trip. So you watched previous seasons, Miss Angel, and you knew how these bitches are. You knew how they was, and you still came on here and acted like you acted. Whatever her reasons and reasoning for how she acted are, if you're going to be on TV, be prepared to get read for filth. Your personal life is going to suddenly become very, very public. I'm going to give her the smallest pass that I have to give in my Gemini heart. But Angel, I genuinely don't think that she's built for reality TV. I think she really is what she presents herself as. I think she truly does value peace. I think she truly does enjoy her nature and introversion and all of that. I think she's used to coming outside, either working based on her previous career or on the arm of her man. So to be put with a bunch of fake way, I'm HBCU ignorant ass heifers was probably shocking for her to a certain extent. But I'm gonna give her a pass. I don't think she's a bad person. I think she's a decent person. She's just not for TV and used too many filters. That's all.
I mean, since y'all put it like that, I agree. I mean, but I just wanted her, I think for the sake of redemption, I just kind of wanted her to come back and just kind of redeem herself. But she gonna show up.
I don't think it's possible. She can do it, but I don't think in her nature it's possible.
Oh,
I think after that interview, like it's going to if she does come back, she's gonna have a whole lot of people gunning for her, especially Ashley and Giselle. They're coming for her straight up. They're gonna say fuck Stacey. Angels are in target. So that's exactly how that's gonna go. So I think on the strength of that, I wouldn't want Angel to come back because I feel like one, that's unfair, and two, none of them ever have a storyline in the first fucking place. So I wouldn't want them to be, which is why I wouldn't want the first chance they get when we on camera is to beef with me because I'm gonna hit them where it hurt. That's what I'm saying. Angel gotta be one of them kind of people. She gotta be like Stacey. That's what I'm saying. Stacey was ready. Stacey came in here talking about some. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get y'all. Giselle, where your man at? Why you hiding?
So you don't have a husband.
Right. Like Stacey was ready. But they let Stacey lose and she ran amok. Like Stacey deserved her first share. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yep.
But
maybe Bravo will get rid of Ashley and Giselle if they're seeing that every time that they bring new people on this cast, they leave, they feel bullied, or it's invoking like too much controversy. Because controversy is good, but not constantly every season. We went from colorism to bullying.
Yeah.
That's what fuck.
okay.
Colorism at the same time.
Yeah.
Yes.
So do y'all think they'll get rid of Ashley?
Here's the thing. I have a question for y'all, and we'll answer that in just a second. But I do have a question for y'all. I don't want to forget it. That's why I'm asking now. So here's the thing. You
Mhm.
guys have just been promoted to the executive producer of casting for Real Housewives of Potomac, and Bravo told you specifically you can only bring back 5 of them, including Jazzy, Monique, and Karen. So, who are the 5 that y'all are bringing back? And we're going to have a second part to this question, but who are the 5 that you are bringing back? People in the chat, I'm asking you the same question. Who are the 5 that you are bringing back just off of general purposes?
It can be anybody or just this cast right here.
Just this cast, and I
Okay.
included Jazzy, I included Monique, and I included Karen.
I would, okay. So I definitely would bring back first of all, we don't have to bring back Giselle or
Nope, you don't have to. It's your 5. Whoever you want to bring back. So if your decision is to fire them and not bring them back, that's your decision. But you only choose 5 people.
Yeah. So
that are for sure coming back.
It would probably be Wendy for me. Wendy, if Pam Oliver don't go to jail. So Pam Oliver, Monique, Jassy, Stacy. Stacy was my top Stacy, and who was my 5th? Karen.
Okay.
Karen.
Mrs. Best.
Hello. Your timing is impeccable. I would keep Stacy. I would keep Wendy. Ooh. I would keep Jazzy if I could. God, I don't really like.
You definitely could.
She said, I don't like these people.
I don't think of who else I would add in. Monique.
Okay.
How many I got left? 1?
Mm-hmm.
You have one left.
Damn, I don't like these heifers. Who else would I keep? That's crazy. And Angel. I give her second shot with that cast.
Really? Okay. So
I feel like she would do well without recklessly mean people on the show.
I get it.
Yes. So I totally agree with you. So my 5, Angel did make it to my 5 because I had that same thought. I feel like without Kay, I want to see what she really would do. Mm-hmm. So I am bringing back Wendy. I am bringing back Tia. I am bringing back Stacey. I am going to bring Angel. And yes, I'm also going to take a chance on Jazzy.
Mm-hmm.
I am also going because she actually, now, if we were to ask me this question last season, Jazzy wouldn't have made the cut. This season, and the only reason why Jazzy wouldn't have made the cut is because she wanted to come after us YouTubers, especially Color Me Pink, for coming at finding that baby mama and getting all that information. So Jazzy lost her mind with that when Mrs. Best had to bring her film.
Really? I heard about it. I did. I heard about it.
Oh, help us.
Yeah. So that's the 5 number. And the reason why I stuck to my core 5, I feel like Wendy, we have huge controversy with what's going on with her. Mm-hmm. I want to see what happens in her response. With Tia, I feel like I need a part 2 of Tia versus Stacey. Because like Mrs. Best said, that toodle do. When I tell you nothing made me laugh harder this season than that, I need part 2 of that. That is gold.
But you said yourself, James, and we just said it. We both forgot Tia.
We did. And I think
if I want a bitch that's forgettable.
Yes. But this guy,
I mean, I would dupe maybe.
I didn't forget Tia. That's the thing. Y'all forgot Tia. I had her written down. She is the second name I wrote down there. I was like, no, she's the second name I wrote. I was like,
they give me Robin and Juan part 2.
They do.
Now, y'all may not see it yet, but my discernment is never off. They give me Robin and Juan Part 2, Lavender and all. I'm trying to tell you. Yes,
I think the difference with Robin and Juan and Tia and Rod is that Tia's interesting all on her own, where I forget she's married. Like, I forget she's married. Like, I forget she's married and got all the baby kids. Like, I forget all about that. So when Robin, everything was, well, one, just one, and you one, and you know, and one. It was always that. So it was like, in here.
Danny, why are you coming for me in the comments? I just looked at the comments. I did not scream at that lady.
No, this bitch she did. She said, Jazzy. She said, I don't know what you think this is, bitch, but I'm telling you.
Y'all need to find that and repost that. I don't know why.
Her husband found it. I don't even know where it is. Like, I don't remember what episode that was, but this is like, when I tell y'all, I was pissed. And she feeds off of me when I'm pissed, because she know I'm not going to disrespect that lady. I'm just not about to do it.
Yeah.
So she do it for me. She like, huh?
And shame the devil. Amen.
My God.
Oh Lord.
I do too. This is what I hope she do next season, because them kids is bad as hell. I'm sorry. I don't like to talk about people's kids.
That little boy with a belt.
I don't like to talk about people's kids, but them kids, that boy looked at her and jumped that tablet back from her. I said, oh no. Oh hell no. Like, that's how you have kids.
God, y'all, whoop Nathaniel's ass, okay? Because he's acting like Nathan. Whoop his ass.
But anyways, yes, and of course Stacey brought it, so Stacey deserved her spot.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so my list is so. My next question, because I had a part 2. Besides Giselle and Ashley, because I'm not renewing their contract, you have to choose 2 people that for sure can't even be a friend of the show, cannot come back in any capacity. Choose 2 people.
Oh, Kiana.
Okay.
She said,
Kiana and Daryl, Sharice.
Oh,
I'm tired of seeing her.
I want to cook you dinner.
Damn, I'm gonna erase my answer, put Sharice down there, because I forgot about her.
And she's forgettable.
Yeah, that one I wasn't even thinking about Sharice at all.
Why does she keep she just lurks in real slow with her wig and her lazy eye?
Oh, no, damn.
Let me call Chris Samuels. He's in my phone number. It's like, bitch, okay. You know everybody in the DMV, but you couldn't keep your husband who was in the DMV.
Ooh,
so please,
Sharice. Yes.
Now,
so,
that interview she did with Carlos King, I don't think she's gonna come back as a friend of.
That was damage control.
That was damage control. It really was.
Because she was acting okay with it on the show. I don't care what these ladies say happened. If somebody says they slept with my child or my family member and they are known to have a coochie that could have God knows what in it because of Michael Darby sharing his nasty withered pickle all over the fucking
and her behavior as well. Let's not act like her behavior.
Weren't they doing threesomes together and stuff?
Yeah, I was gonna say he ain't the lone wolf with that one. As much as I would love to give him the full credit, she needs some of it as well. Because she moved out here. And not to say, and y'all, what she do was between her legs is what she do. Listen, I have no say. I don't even care that much. But to me, I feel like this. I thought that was something she did not need to tell Sharice.
That's true.
I feel like that's something you didn't even need to tell her. You told her because you thought it was going to be a wow factor. Well, here's the thing. They don't know what's going to make it on the TV for the 45 minutes or what's not. I feel like Ashley did that as a way to wow Sharice and have a moment to where it's like, oh my God, a splash. So that way it saves her job. Because to me, if you ain't told Sharice the day after it happened or the month after it happened or 6 months after it happened, why would you wait a whole fucking, what was that, almost 2 years to reveal the shit? Yeah, it was like almost 2 years. Like,
because she needed a storyline. She can't pip her family out no more.
She still do that anyway. I mean, well, I was about to say she do that anyway. We still see Sheila in that wig every time. So yeah, she do that anyway. Like, yeah. So
Can I just shout out Miss Sheila, Sister Tent City, or whatever, and her wig. I really just want to shout her out because most mamas and raggedy mammies come on the show and run amok. They like Mama D. They run amok in the palace. Not Sister Sheila, not Tent City. She come in her wig, her brown wig, just a wig of choice, and she talked to Ashley. She came in blood pressure high, pissing out blood, like just all of the things. I just want to shout her out for being non-problematic. Shout out to you, Sheila. Okay, you still need to dump that, but shout out to you, sister.
okay, Keywan. Wait. Now you know I'm with you. I had to catch myself too. Now look.
Sheila and her gap could go right back under the fucking freeway. Okay,
I know.
Here's the thing.
That lady
We're not gonna do this. We're not gonna do this with you because for real, that was so sweet. Oh, you are just the sweetest. This is the sweetest thing you could have. I mean, you are so sweet. But come on, baby.
Somebody said she a wig off Temu. She needs something
is she
new.
problematic?
Yes.
Well, not for others. Well, for Ashley's sister, yeah, because she's still in the household. But really, I do. Even though I don't fuck with Sheila, I see what you putting down, and I'm picking it up.
My statement
Because no, she has a point though. Mom, look at Wendy's mama. Somebody play Crash Out. Look at Wendy's mama. But Sheila, she heard all that shit about her. You in the tent. The man is drunk. He got you working 3 shifts back to back to back. He got you in the same wig, and you clearly ain't got dental. So I'm just saying.
You say dental?
But she not bothering nobody else. Sheila's problems are her problems. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, but we don't need her
for an allowance. Talking about shit in front of the kids, bringing Eddie from his office of happiness out to mediate issues, and was on wife swap acting like a drill sergeant.
Okay, but here's the thing. This is my problem with this statement. Sheila did do that the first couple of seasons on this show. It's now Wendy. Wendy ain't been here for 5 seasons.
So now, friend.
Okay, but I'm just saying she didn't have her time to run amok. Okay, we're not gonna act like she didn't. That's what I'm saying. We're not gonna act like she was coming on here talking about she was prim and proper and everything was no. I'm sorry. That's not what Sheila did in the beginning. She didn't even do the shit now. She done passed it to her mama because her mama sat up there talking about, I ain't got no problem with him. Like, come on now. We're not gonna do this. Ashley, you ain't shit. Ashley, you not shit for this. I see what you doing. You need to get some help because you angry at your mama and you put her on the show to embarrass her and shit and put all her business out there as if that's our business to know. I would never do my mama like that.
James,
especially if I know.
Or we had a YouTube channel. He used to text me out the blue. This girl hates her fucking mama, Amina.
No, Ashley is wrong, y'all. I'm sorry. Ashley is wrong for this. Ashley is wrong. And then when that granny said, I ain't got no problem with him. I like him. It was like,
she probably be drinking with him. She said,
no, that's even worse. I was Uncle Lump sitting there looking at them fools. I was like, what the fuck going on
what
around
y'all
here?
saying?
What the hell going on around here? I was Uncle Lump. What the fuck are y'all talking about? Because no, I'm sorry. Ain't nobody no
face in that scene.
We praising the dude that had her living under a bridge in a damn tent. We praising that man.
No, not that part. Just the part that she came in. She was always like mild-mannered. She wasn't, in confessionals talking about BIC. BICTH in that order. She wasn't doing all of that. She wasn't trying to, what Mama Joy said about the ain't no mountain high enough trying to fight common. Like, she came in with her little gin or whatever, her gin tonic juice, whatever she drank, because she looked like an alcoholic.
Thank you. I said
she
this
was
on the live.
She been quiet. She wasn't like Wendy Mama. You Wendy. Like, she ain't do all of that. But the other stuff, I totally disagree. Like, she trash. Let's start there. But that other stuff, she been very least problematic. Praise the Lord.
I just feel bad for people. Like, y'all have to say, Ashley exposed way too much for me, but Ashley said my mama could make rent when I was a kid. My
Ashley wanted us to understand why she was with that old ass white man.
Mm-hmm. But that's okay. But say okay. Well, here's the thing. This is how you do that. When you say you want to sleep with some old ass man, just say you was hot in the ass. You ain't have to bring your mama down with you.
That's true.
You don't have to. That's how you do that.
And I grew up poor.
Yeah, like everybody got that story at some point or another. Mm-hmm. But that's not for you to sit there, because what that actually did was made us look at Sheila like she wasn't shit. And Sheila's not that kind of person. Like, Sheila is sweet for you to still be with a man that had you living in a tent and then you using your child to make sure y'all live in a house. Oh, I'm sorry. No, there's no, yeah. Ashley did this shit. That's why I said Ashley ain't shit.
We don't know about the childhood, because if you make your child live in a tent because you and your baby daddy is broke, Sheila probably was putting the water bill in her baby's names, the electric bill, the gas bill. She probably had cell phones, a whole family plan in Ashley's name for all of them. She probably had all of that going on. But, family of the housewives, unless it's like your kids or your husband, I don't really care to see too much of them. I just don't. I just don't feel like she went missing, and then Sheree came on TV. Like, you wasn't just on social media asking people, have they seen this woman?
Right.
Your mom. Like, I feel like with moms and stuff, it's either going to be we see some fuck shit or we'll see a great mom. But there doesn't seem to ever be a happy medium.
I just feel like, and that's fine. Like, if Sheila came out here and we didn't know any backstory, then we can judge accordingly. But the fact that we had backstory and it wasn't the most positive backstory, it's hard for her now to have redeemed in our eyes, because all we can think about is what Ashley put out there. And that's why I'm saying, like, for me, that's why I'm mad at Ashley, because I want to. Sheila's actually really likable. She really is. Mm-hmm. But I can't overlook the shit that Ashley said. So it's kind of like, well, damn.
I feel like her bringing her mom on the show was a way. That's just me. I'm weird. I think she be, try to kind of low-key embarrass her mama because of her upbringing.
Yeah.
Like, so it won't come outward. So I'm going to do it like this. I'm going to make you look like the effed up mama. That's what I think, because Ashley is just conniving.
Mm-hmm. Down to how her kids came into the world, and people don't like to hear it. I'm not saying anything negative about her children because they innocent, but let's call a spade a spade. That marriage was fucking over when that nasty ass restaurant closed back in, what was that?
Kangaroo restaurant.
Yeah, nobody want that shit in the DMV area. People want Maryland crabs. What the hell? But when that restaurant closed, and especially seeing the events leading up to it, I was like, this marriage is done. But I think she just stayed in it, honestly, hoping for some way to get something out of it. And kids, because that man was not stupid when he married her, was her only way to really get anything. Because I believe if she didn't have those kids, Michael would have divorced her, gave her her little settlement, and been gone. Mm-hmm. I truly believe that. But I don't know. Ashley can go.
Well, here's the thing. This is
her drunk ass family is not a story.
It's not. And that was terrible. That scene was terrible. When I tell y'all, that scene was so terrible. Like, I said, Ashley, you are wrong for this. Like, you don't understand. No,
what scene you talking about?
The most recent scene with her and her family for the little boy at Uncle Lump's birthday. That whole
the sister family was fucked up too, though.
No, and that was too. And having her sister having to live a moment that she probably don't really want to talk about because that is her father. It's like, and then to see your sister trash your father, because, no matter how messed up our parents may be, we still love them.
Yeah, that's true.
Because we understand that there is a certain biology about ourselves that we're genetically programmed to love our parents no matter what. And to hear someone else, like, it's one thing if we talk about them.
Yeah.
But to hear somebody else say something about them, it does hit us in sore spots that are not okay. And she knows that her sister has been looking out for her. So she's conflicted in her mind. I can see it all over her face.
Yeah. Yeah.
So she's conflicted. Like, yeah. So that's why I say Ashley and shit. So on the strength of that, I hope Ashley does not return next season. I hope that this is her one and done. I don't want to see her. So mine wasn't really Ashley, because here's the thing. I know that I'm going to get fought on this. So I said I don't want to see Monique again. I don't want them to bring Monique back. And Kiana, I think, was a flop. I think that Kiana...
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I feel like those are the two that I would not bring back in any capacity. Not a friend of, not a visitor. They're not getting no camera space. It's just not going to happen like that. So I would get rid of those two for sure.
Go let Greg play in her face.
Yep. Because to me, it's so embarrassing to watch. So, yes. Now, the last question is, you only get to bring 2 friend ofs for the show. So we have your 5 cast members that you're bringing back. Now, I need 2 friend ofs. And we saw the 2 people. Did y'all say y'all 2 people that y'all don't bring back?
Oh, I didn't. I would not bring back. I didn't even think about it. I was just so busy agreeing. Who would I not bring back? Ashley is definitely an easy choice. I think she should have been season 4. And the second person I would not bring back. Who else is on the show? Who am I forgetting about? Kiana. Yeah, I just don't see.
So Ashley and Kiana.
And then Kiana didn't impress me when she was a friend of.
Kiana, you talking about Kiana? Yeah, she was. She was interesting. I said Ashley and Charisse.
Charisse, okay. All right. So, who are the 2 friend ofs that you're bringing back? An only friend of capacities, and I'm only giving them 6 episodes.
Ooh, friend of.
Okay, and
our options.
Okay, so your options will be, and I'm going to name them. Listen very closely. So your options will be Karen, Charisse, Katie. Let's see. So Karen, Charisse, Katie. We're going to see, because both of you said Jazzy as a main cast member, so did I. So Jazzy gets crossed off my list. Candace. So Karen, Charisse, Katie, Candace. I'm gonna give y'all one more, and I want this to be a fun one. Who would I? Oh, yeah, Mia. So we have Karen, Charisse, Katie, Candace, and Mia.
If we get a swap, Mia's legally listen.
So is Wendy? Is she a main cast member?
Wendy ain't got priors, baby.
Okay, for the sake of Mia ain't got shit in anybody's criminal justice system. Let's put it that way. Who are y'all bringing back out of these 5 people as friend of?
The healed version of Katie, the season 1 Katie, and of course Candace. Oh wait, I don't know, cause Ashley ain't gonna be on there no more. Yeah, I'll and yeah, Candace. No, Karen, Katie and Karen.
Okay, that's good. That's a good option, Mrs. Bass.
Who the hell would I bring back?
So I'll read your options again. So you have a choice to bring Karen, Charisse, Katie, Candace, and Mia.
I would definitely bring Katie back, but like Keywan said, it needs to be the healed version of her, not the version of her that's popping Molly and whatever else she pops. Yeah, her husband just put out some weird stuff on her. The other person I would bring back, I don't like these people. That is difficult. I guess just because I know she needs to check and has restitution, Karen.
Okay. So Karen, I actually left out. So I actually said Katie and Sharice because I need to know what happened that night that allegedly they had.
Sharice ain't gonna tell
Katie
us
and
that.
Sharice?
Yeah.
Oh.
Sharice is not gonna tell us what happened with her son. I don't think her son would even fully tell her what happened because that's a weird dynamic. Just going to your mama and being like, "Yeah, we was doing this for however long."
No, he talking about, I guess, something with Katie and
Katie and
Sharice?
Sharice. Yeah. Allegedly.
Allegedly. But we got
Allegedly. Yeah, that was alleged. Yeah. They had put that out a couple years ago, and I always wanted to know about it.
Was it? Sorry.
Yes. Yeah, it was very much, yeah.
I mean, it's just 6 episodes. So hey, do it.
Yeah, 6 episodes. They got 2 to disclose all the information. I want to know how it happened.
If Katie said it, I kind of believe. I want to believe it.
No, Rob is never coming back. I don't want her back. I don't give a fuck about her. I think that she is terrible. Yeah, we can leave her where she is. She's in her beautiful home. She has reasonably shady. She got her little spa that she's opened, and when the lights are still on. So
She's got a good roommate.
Yeah, yes.
She's still selling hats.
I did not say this, Shani, and no, I did not say that. I am not disrespecting this woman like that. That is a woman. That I'm not going to say this.
Shani?
Yeah, I'm not saying.
I mean, but she might have bought one to do allegedly.
Sister Shani.
Yeah, I did not say that. I did not say. I was trying to give the illusion of just one overall thing here, and I think Shani took it literally that I was saying. Because Shani, the lady has 2 children. Like, I don't think that that's a possible thing. So
maybe that's.
Oh, now, see, I'm not gonna do Sharice. I like Sharice, but at the end of the day, I ain't gonna do that to her. Like,
the only Rob we want to see is Tia's husband. Is that his name? Is his name Rob?
It's Rod, R-O-D.
Oh Lord, I thought the man name was Rob. Lord, okay.
I need If Tia made my main cast. Tia, I need you to dive into that marriage next season. Because you and your husband act like y'all just live in the house together and y'all cohabitate with them children, badass children. I need to know what happened that night that your husband, let that baby have that party and she had to call the police because he got out of control. Where was your husband at?
Tia started the show talking about her husband's the one who helps with drop-offs and is very involved. Just for every moment that we could see these kids acting a fool, he was either not around, not present. The kids couldn't reach him.
That's crazy.
I need to know more of the detail. Y'all gonna share that.
When they say kids act out when their parents is going through stuff, or when they not so present. What they call it? I think again, insecure attachment or some shit. I can't remember right now. But kids act
attachment or something.
Yeah, they're secure and insecure attachments, and that shit follows kids through childhood. Mm-hmm. The crazier your kids act, it's likely because the crazier you acting or you're absent. Like, look into it. Because the way he was trying to snatch that tablet back.
Yeah, I still ain't let that go. Like, when I saw
the little boy.
It was, the little boy. It was the look he gave her. It was more than just him.
It was anger. Like,
it was like, it was like Chucky. It's like, I'm sorry. It was like, whoa, where is this coming up?
Where's Kevin Reynolds when we need somebody to read these?
Tia started the show saying she's been a liar since way back. Oh yeah, because she had lied about her age to her husband, and
yes, and then she lied about her story, her daddy, the royalty. I ain't never seen royals back and forth between the UK and DC.
So y'all don't think her dad is royal?
I think that in Nigeria he was maybe.
But what does that mean though? Like,
It could be based, so like there's different tribes and stuff. So he could have been important very well to a tribe. When people are like, "Oh, I'm Igbo," or "Oh, I'm Eso," things like that, like it's tribes. And usually those tribes believe and operate differently and things like that. So it's probably something like that. But he could have been royalty in like a very small rural village. I got family in Kenya that claim we royalty and they out there in a rural ass village. I'm talking, they'd be like, why you ain't going to visit family?
Okay. I
Because
thought
I
it'd
am
be like,
no electricity, no Wi-Fi, no running water. So it could be very well something like that. We don't know because she ain't showing us stuff. And one thing about Africans is we are proud. So if she really was about something and important, we definitely would have seen more evidence of it.
Yeah.
So it sound like a story maybe her daddy or her mama used to tell her or something when they was lit and she might have believed it or something. I'll give her the benefit of the doubt, but I don't think these people really
girl.
I don't. You know how black parents.
You caught me off guard with that one. Wait,
I'm telling you.
She said it was probably one of the stories her parents said when they was lit. So
how our parents used to tell us, or my mom, you can't have the light on when you're driving in the car. I could get pulled over. Or you can't do this. Hold it up to look in the camera. You've been lying to me. So I think, you know what? People be telling little white lies. You never know. And her daddy, Papa, was a Rolling Stone. Because how many siblings you got? This is the one that'll talk to you. The one we saw on the show, the sister, so cute. But she said she got some other siblings, and that her dad had a couple.
We saw her brother. Her brother was in the when they went to the race with the race. No, he went with them to the racetrack. When Tia had that racetrack with all them white people, and they had to sing the Black National Anthem.
That wasn't Preakness, right? That was the other.
That was the Preakness.
Okay.
No, this was more recent. This is when she had got into it with Stacy, and she had disinvited Stacy to the thing. Yeah, her brother was there. I don't know if that's the fine one because she got a fine ass brother. Because she, I don't know if it's the fine.
My thing is, though, she got hella siblings.
She do.
I don't understand. There's a lot she's not explaining to us. That
he was
nasty. Because I said, damn, he was laying pipe down from the UK to Africa to DC and God knows wherever else.
And Mama was just sitting pretty, living up in that house. I guess hell.
He walks so Michael Blackston can run.
I'm getting off this live. I am getting off this live. Y'all is not gonna play with me like this. No. That is sympathy cheating. That is like no. That is no. I was gonna say something else. That is.
James can't stand Michael Blackston.
No, it's not that I can't stand him. I just don't understand it. If I understood it more, like if I understood the mindset, that's why ain't nobody really black up in that tribe if you really look at them. Because I'm trying to figure out why.
I don't know how they do it. Money must really have power for some people.
It ain't that
wake up in the middle of the night and look at him in the bed next to me and get afraid. So I don't know.
This.
It has to be.
It gotta be something.
It has to. Listen, it better be. It better. I mean, it better walk around the corner and speak at this time. I'm sorry. Ain't no fucking way. Ain't no fucking way. There's no way in hell. There is no way in hell. I'm sorry. You couldn't even blink about your direction. Like, no.
Period.
Like, there's no fucking way. I'm sorry.
But you know, they're not black women, so
that's why I said it may not matter to them. You know, when we think of like people like him, Flavor Flav, you know, like Seal and all of them, like we really think.
I'll Seal get in this.
Now how I get in this?
I had to give y'all some examples. Shit, what the hell do?
The ugly ones.
I mean, as I said, they cute to somebody because they be having some pretty women behind them, and I just don't know because Michael Black, the old lady, she's very pretty. She really is. She's stupid as hell, but she's very pretty.
Rada, you talking about Rada?
Yes, her. She's very pretty. Heidi Klum was pretty. You know, I don't remember who Flavor Flav was with. I don't remember her, but I would like to.
Whatever her name. She looked like her name was Olga. The little muscle lady, the lady who was strong in her face.
No, the one he had the babies with that. He ended up on like a reality TV show with her.
Yeah,
He
talking about.
Yeah. He ended up with the lady who had the babies by him, and she ended up getting pregnant on the show. So yeah.
Not facially challenged. That's deep.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, I guess beauty is the eye of the beholder. And sometimes it's not always about looks, but to have the audacity he has to do what he do, I mean, there's only so much
ass. Okay.
There's only so much disrespect and so much audacity you could have. I'm sorry, like, there's no way you're gonna be ugly and cheat on me too. Like,
you can't have both.
You can't do both. I'm sorry.
You have to take one or the other.
You have to one that look. Something got to give because you can't do both. And then giving him a pass to do the shit is even worse. It was like, lady.
Do you see who you're giving the pass to? But maybe that's how you know she in it for money, because she probably looked at him and said, "She."
No, that's how I knew she was from Phoenix. That's how I knew she was from Phoenix. Because Phoenix women do that goofy shit.
Really?
I thought it was no, Phoenix. So I don't know if you watched previous seasons of Love After Lockup or Life After Lock. Girl, you about to see watching this show.
It's something in Phoenix, based out in Phoenix.
No. Every season, they always have couples from Phoenix, and it'd be like the worst ones. Last time we had a Phoenix couple, it was a throuple. The nigga was in jail, right? He had one main girlfriend. She said she was tired of paying for, the calls, the visits, the commissary, all of that. So she told him, I want you to go on the prison pen pal sites and talk to as many bitches as you can. Make them think they loved and all of this stuff so they'll send him money. But he ended up getting too close with one of the bitches or whatever. Found out about each other. But the girlfriend was like, I don't care. You just need to correct this before you out. But I was looking at that. I said, they was in Phoenix and the other girl was in Scottsdale. Then the season before that, there was somebody extra slow in a similar situation. They love thruples out there and they love criminals. My little cousin is out there. He light-skinned and cute. He be telling me these bitches is so dumb out here.
Let me tell you, they be swingers out here.
All sorts of shit.
All kind of shit. You be like, wow. Fuck are y'all on? Like, what the hell? Like, no, because and the thing about it is, I remember I used to work with a lady at Discover. I ain't gonna say her name on here because she does watch. But I used to work with a lady at Discover who literally worked at Target at night, and she worked at Discover and did overtime and shit because her man didn't work because she said that the sex was too good. Like, she wanted him at home. And I said, you a damn fool. You was a damn fool. He able-bodied and shit. She goes, I said, well, what does he do all day? She goes, he plays Xbox and he stay at home. I said, oh, Lord have mercy. I just
want to say to every woman out there, especially as a married one, you could get dick down, but he could also have a job.
Right. No, he could literally start him a YouTube channel and just play the video games on YouTube and make some money that way. What the fuck?
But the crazy part is you working two jobs, so you can't even see. You're not really seeing them like that. So the man
when
still
are you getting the dick?
Right. You too tired. Like you gotta be tired.
Right.
Trust me, baby. She showed up to work every day.
He's gonna put you on our prayer list.
She ain't got no choice. He's not working. Free her.
No, she got a choice. She just refuses to let it go. But I'm just saying that's what women will do for a man out here. Women will get 2 or 3 jobs just to say they have a man.
You need to be a co-worker like Frank Mitchell did Dorian.
I don't work for her no more.
When he came in the middle of the night, snatched her up to put him into. You need to go in the middle of the night and snatch her.
I ain't seen that lady in 7 years, but I just thought she was the goofiest lady I ever seen in my life. I said, It was always some shit you would hear. Like there was another lady, her husband had 3 babies with a lady down the damn street. And when he cut the shit off with her, she brought the babies right to that house and said, "These are his kids. Here you go." And walked right away. And her stupid ass gonna bring the babies inside. I said,
I'm sorry.
no, I'm like, girl, I said, Shana, bitch, what you do? That's the situation.
Babies
Girl, bring your ass back here to get these babies.
The hell?
Right, no. She wouldn't even have made it past to her car. Girl, bring your ass back here to get these goddamn babies. Like, no, this not gonna happen. I'll never forget that lady told me that story. Like, I was like, what? Your husband was
Are we talking about this at work?
Well, she was crying, and I was like,
At work?
Yeah, she was crying. Like, she was literally crying. I felt bad, so I said, "Are you okay?" And she just said, yes.
See a coworker crying. This sounds fucked
Don't
up.
cry. Don't cry in front of me. If you see me coming, go somewhere else, because I'm going to ask you, "Are you okay?" And then whatever story you're going to give me, I'm going to believe it and be like, "Yeah, pray to God, He going to get you through it. I promise you He will. Just pray." But no, when she told me, she goes, my husband, and I'm gonna get a divorce. This whole time he had children on me. I already have 4 kids of my own, and now I have to raise 3 more. I told her, we ain't got to do shit. Because if it was me, like this is what I'm saying in my head as I'm listening to her, we ain't got to do shit. If I'm correct, all 7 of the kids belong to his ass. So he would have his kids and I'm getting the fuck on. Like, what the hell?
Because
no,
ma'am, I am not. I am.
I'm not. See, I'm built to. I can deal with certain things. I could deal. Like, to me, I don't mind being a step parent to someone who already has children. I don't mind being I don't mind that. But you ain't gonna have no babies on me and the lady knock on the door talking about here his kids is and just gonna walk away. Like, there's no way you're gonna do that.
I would have given them a meal while we waited on DFS, CPS, DFCS, whatever you call it. I would have come on in, babies. Yeah, get you some food. I got some TV. You can color in this room, whatever you need to do. And they would have stayed
now
until CPS showed the fuck up and figured out which family member was taking them. You not staying there, but absolutely not. That's 3 pumps too many, sir. Them 3 babies. Ain't no way.
No, and this is what I didn't think to ask her, because now I'm wondering, did her kids ever play with those kids in the neighborhood, knowing that them was their brothers and sisters and shit? Like, how you, like, them questions now that I'm thinking about it in today's time. Mm-hmm. She would ask, well, did your kids play with them kids? And did she
the woman pass away? The other one, the one.
No, she just dropped because he's cut it off. He said, I can't speak. He said, I can't be with you no more.
She
for what she told me. So she pulled a Lorraine. Yeah, she pulled a Lorraine saying,
so you won't be a family man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, exactly. So she said, here they is. But then the thing about it is, because she said it was the woman from down the street. So does she still live down the street where we can?
Yeah, we gotta
go knock on the door, babies. Hold on, we gotta knock on your mama door. Lady, come get these kids. Because don't be playing with me.
Down the street, she could have also just dropped them back off at the house.
That's what I'm saying. We ain't dropped.
We're going on a field trip, kids.
Right, field trip time.
Let's walk.
Well, you better get you a water.
And their daddy will be going right along with them.
Absolutely.
That's crazy.
Those will be in a bag with all.
But let me tell y'all, I say this to say that men do this shit. Like, my neighbor, he was cheating on his wife the entire time. I had caught him in the parking lot at Walmart.
Oh, child.
Yeah, like he didn't even have to get a hotel room.
That happen in the parking lots at Walmart. On like some real shit. I'd be going to Walmart when I have to, like, why am I here? Because I know I'm gonna see something, especially now I gotta use the San Leandro Walmart right outside of DP Stokeland. The shit that
yeah. Well, luckily in Phoenix we got the neighborhood Walmart, so I ain't got to deal with all that,
they have the security guards out here, the neighborhood Walmarts. I don't watch them chase people out, chase them.
Really? Nothing happen here.
It's illegal in California to do if you're security. You cannot touch people, and you cannot, once they out of the store, even if they own
No,
the
the people
property.
that steal out of the Walmart, it's always the super centers. It's always it's always the big Walmarts. It ain't never the little neighborhood Walmarts. Don't shit be happening there for
Yeah.
here in Phoenix.
Yeah, it's cool out here in Dallas too, unless you go in certain areas. But I assume, I live in Carrollton, so like,
Oh, okay.
cool out here. I don't see nothing.
Okay, so you're near my job. So the company I work for, Gatorade, they have a division out there as well.
Really?
And it's near Carrington, yeah. It's near there.
Okay. All right. I didn't see it.
Yeah.
Huh. I'm gonna look for it.
Yeah, I don't know where it is, but I know it's in that general area.
Okay.
Because y'all, I'm researching. I got to move somewhere. So I was like,
I understand.
where am I going? I got a choice. I got Orlando. I got Atlanta. I have Dallas, and of course,
You
my
do
hometown
Orlando.
of
If
Oakland.
you do Orlando, it would be smart to look for housing in like Kissimmee. It's nice.
Oh yeah, because it's cheap there. No, it is. Oh no, I looked. The problem is when I lived in Florida, Orlando got hit with the hurricanes like 3 times when I was down there. Them in Tampa.
Oh.
They got hit with the hurricanes the most. I'm not equipped to deal with that at all. Like
no,
I have
in California, we don't do that shit. Hurricanes and shit. Absolutely.
Well, I remember when Miami was supposed to get the hurricane Tampa got, like we only got like 2 minutes of it, and I was driving home. I'll never forget this. I was driving home during the hurricane, thinking you're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to seek high ground. So I'm like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? So the only thing I knew to do was go home. And I remember my ex was not home. Well, he was home, but he was working, so I couldn't call him. Be like, hey, I'm nervous. I don't know what to do. Girl, trees were falling all over the place. I'm like, what the hell am I doing?
Wow.
What happens if it floods? And I'm like, and I have a little small SUV. So I'm like, yeah. So for me, moving to Orlando, knowing that they got hit more with the hurricanes, and my experience of being in South Florida, I was like, no, I'm good. I think.
Was it a bad alligator issue when you were there?
No, I've never seen
so
that.
random.
No, that's a question I get all the time. No, it's a question I got all the time.
Really?
No, it's a question I got all the time. Everyone asks me, did you ever see alligators? I had never seen them. And of course, I wasn't always in places where they would be found, because it's not like what you see on Facebook where they're like literally people's
garages. That's what I'm looking at.
That's more like Tampa, more like Clearwater, places like that. That's where they see that at. In Miami, I never saw an alligator. Like I never saw any of that.
It's just expensive in Miami, right?
It is. Yeah. So we lived in Fort Lauderdale, which is only 25 minutes away. So we were smart because in Fort Lauderdale, it's still reasonable. When I say reasonable, you're looking at $1,200 to $1,500 for a 1-bedroom. It's still reasonable.
I gotta get the fuck out of California. I'm tired of you.
Girl, you ain't going no goddamn where. Y'all staying right up there. No, I'm tired of you. I'm tired of you.
1 bedroom, 21.
If I can figure out, y'all, I tell this mess all the time. If I could go back to Miami, I would. Miami was such a time. It just was like, I laugh about especially New Year's, because I went to Shaq's party my second year in Miami, and I just remember thinking, damn, I had such a good ass time. I actually saw him twice on New Year's. Like he was always at a party that I was at. But it's security mean as hell. They'll put you out the way. Why
don't you go back to Florida? It seems like you like it in terms of like.
I can't afford to. If you think let me tell you something. If I would make millions tonight, I don't even need the whole jackpot. I just need 1 million.
Period.
I will go back. I will go back tomorrow. I'll be like, you know what? Hey, start my life over. I can actually do this full time. I ain't got to work. So yeah.
Period. So you would go. Atlanta is on your list. I've been there once.
You lived in Atlanta once?
No, I've been there one time. I went on a visit. I actually right after the day before Katrina, we left and went to Alabama, and I was there for like 5 months, and then my family they all migrated in this in the Carrollton area, and I came out here. I've been here since October of 2005.
Okay.
Oh, that's a long time.
I'm just
Yeah.
kind of ready to
You want to
fly
leave?
somewhere. I think so.
Yeah.
You
Especially if you ended up there because of Katrina. It's like you
Mhm.
kind of ended up. I know my family when they went where they could and
Mhm.
where they could get help. So I get that. You got to find where you want to actually be.
Now, honestly, I was because I didn't want to be in New Orleans anymore. Like the week of my uncle had a funeral, and I asked my cousin like, "How was Dallas?" Because I knew she lived out here, so my thing was coming out here with my son. I didn't know, this was prior to Katrina, and I sat on the couch. I was like, "Lord, just get me out of here. I don't know. I don't want to be in. I don't want to be in New Orleans no more." And then this happened. I was like, "Oh."
I hear that from so many people from New Orleans who like it just don't want to go back. I don't blame them though sometimes. It's
Oh,
changed a
yeah, of
lot.
course. That's traumatizing. So I can only imagine. Like, yeah. So no, but Atlanta is cool for the most part. I have family there. I go there often. Would I move there? It would be a last resort. Like realistically, if I could go anywhere, I would go to DC. Just because that's more of my stamina. That's more of like what I like. That's more of like my zhuzh. Like, because one, I'm a seafoodie. I love seafood. Like that is just me all day long. So that having that much access to crab is definitely,
Atlanta is cool though, but my brother, some cousins, everybody I know that go to Atlanta moves back. And I hear like they all say the same thing. They're like, oh, it's just like for most of my people, they coming from California. They're like, it's just like California. They're like, everything's expensive, competitive job market. But then like out in California, if you can't find a job, like let's say I couldn't find a job with my degree, I can go work at In-N-Out Burger, Panda Express, and make $20 to $30 an hour just flipping burgers and stuff out here.
Really?
The fast food workers, they passing crazy laws. They got more protections than some regular workers. Now they require insurance and benefits and be paid and given certain numbers of hours. So like I see people go to Atlanta and they seem to like it. It just seems like a place to prepare ahead of time for your career. I think that's why you see so many like people who work for themselves or starting a business or content creators, things like that going out there, or medical. If you in medical or mental health, you going to Atlanta, and I know you in mental health, you'll do great.
Oh,
yeah, because there's a huge market out there for it, especially like for our kind. There's more opportunities there, and I think that anyone going there for medical, like or entertainment, content creating, but it's definitely not someone who's going to work a regular 9 to 5 at Farmers Insurance or something. No, that's not for you. You need to do something. You need to have some sort of outlet that you're ready for. Like for me, I'm actually trying to get my mortgage license and actually do mortgages. So for me, my biggest, like honestly, the biggest market for me right now is Texas. Like when I Googled it and when I looked at the biggest market, it's Texas. I don't see me in Texas. I just don't see it. Like it would have to be, Michael B. Jordan told me we got to move to Texas. That's the only reason. That's the only way I'm going to Texas. Because if he say James, we moving to Texas, James getting his ass and packing all this shit up and going to Texas. So that's just how I see it. But for me, no. And what's crazy is that the second market is here in Phoenix. So it's like,
if you can find a way though to become successful, especially since the license you're working on to be in Phoenix, just sit still for a little bit, make your money in Phoenix, and then go. Sometimes it's good.
Well, no, that is the plan. No, that is the plan. My plan is to get my license definitely because I already got. Like people, I have people calling me now. This man ready to hire me. He goes, "Get your license yet? Get your license yet?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm working on this shit. Hold on." He's like, "Okay, let me know when you get it. Just give me your number, and I'll pull your thing." And like, you ain't got. He goes, "I didn't pay for like some fee he wanted to pay for." I was like, "Dude, no, let me pay for my own shit because I don't want to be obligated to your ass. I want to be able to get up and go." So no, but my plan after I get one license is to either, if I do want to go back to Florida, is to get my Florida license and then migrate back and forth and do something like that. Because, my grandmother, Yeah, my grandmother is sick, and I do want to be here for some time, just to kind of help my mom a little bit. So, yeah, that's kind of where I'm doing it. But yeah, oh Lord, we just got sidetracked with the live. That's what we always do. Lord, y'all in all our business. We thinking we on the phone with each other over here. Yes, I'm so sorry, y'all. Sidetracked. Me and Mrs. Best do this all the time. We are notorious for thinking we on the phone with each other, and we not. So, but I had a fun time. This was a great live.
I did too.
Thank you for joining me last minute. I appreciate you.
Oh, no problem. Y'all know I love y'all, so I am there. Call me.
Yes,
I'm there.
So yes, we will be live back on my channel for Sunday. This is for Love of Marriage Huntsville. Keywan, I will send you a link if you want to join. You're always welcome, my love. Okay. But furthermore, I will see you guys later. Thank you for being on my channel. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to all three of us. Actually, all four of us. Shada's missing in action. She don't care for Potomac. That's why I knew not to ask her. So that's why, you know what? But Shana's always in my heart. Make sure you guys subscribe to her too. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye now.
Bye.